absolutism. Like absolutism is a big deal these days, and I just hate absolutism. I've always been more interested in nuance. And then, I ask myself questions like, I grew up primarily Republican. Well, not primarily. I grew up fully Republican, hardcore at one point. And I asked myself, like, when I'm back then, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much of a diehard Republican was I compared to the other side? You know, was I at 8? Was I a 7? And today, am I a 4? Am I a 6? Like, I'm more interested in that than just, like, all in on Donald Trump and all against, you know, the bad blue people. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, well, the thing with the labeling and the boxing people, it's just because I guess it just helps our brains, you know, to deal with them. Because when you categorize someone, it's easier for your brain to place the arguments, right, and to fight those arguments.
It is, but it also, for somebody like me that values individualism and artists in general, and I'm an artist, we don't appreciate being put in boxes. We don't appreciate people making assumptions of us like that. Like, it's way more complex than that. Most people are way more complex than that. So I just don't understand. I don't treat people that way, so I don't understand why people treat me that way. Especially in Clubhouse, it's fucking ridiculous.
Because it's a thing, you know. I don't take it personal.
I don't take it personally. I'm not taking it personally. It's just, it's difficult to be heard when people want to hear what they want to hear, you know? It's tough. Like yesterday, I was being completely logical about what I think, and to me, it makes absolutely no sense to like just be all in on Donald Trump being incredible based on a month. Like for me, I'm like, let's see. I get he's doing a lot. A lot of these things will be overridden. These are executive actions. He's not even working with Congress to get anything permanently put in place. So like, I see it. I like the fact that he's doing what he said he would do. I think anybody that does that, I appreciate that. Then again, when it comes to making, solving prices for the middle class, he's not doing what he said he'd do at all. He hasn't even touched it. And I didn't expect him to, but a lot of people wanted him to. That's why they hired him. So that's something he's not doing. If we're going to call out all the stuff he is doing. Yeah, attacking prices in general. He's not doing it at all. He warned us to buckle in because they're going to go up.
Yeah, tariffs.
Like that, people wanted them to go down.
No, that's not true. But you can.
Tariffs are not going to lower prices.
Republican and free market person, you can know which Donald Trump is a free market person. You cannot go for fixed prices.
Listen, but the reason he won
against free market.
He said the reason he won. Largely is this time is because independents swung his way, and their number one demand was lowering prices.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing he's not doing. He's not doing it at all.
Orders about related to energy and tariffs and stuff, the prices are gonna come down. What he is not allowed to do, or he cannot do, because that would be stupid, is just manipulating the prices. You cannot just order people to lower prices. That's a crazy thing to do. You would completely annihilate the market if you do that.
The tariffs are manipulation. What are you talking about? He's manipulating all kinds of things.
But tariffs are a negotiation tool. The ultimate goal of the tariffs is not the tariff itself, is the investment in the country.
That's why it needs more than a month for it to pan out.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. It remains to be seen whether or not he'll succeed in lowering prices.
Yeah, right now it's all just.
We can all agree on that.
Exactly. That's why I'm not just going to sing his praises in verse 40.
When energy starts getting produced more, then the prices of energy will go low, and therefore people will be able to be more competitive in the market. So yeah, but price fixing is terrible for free market. You can't do that. That's a communist idea.
It's also a Democrat circa 2024 idea, but yeah.
Yeah, communist.
I don't think they were being serious. I just think that they had no other response for the problem of inflation, so they just blamed the greedy corporations and promised price controls that they never would have done had they won the election, because everyone knows price controls only fuck shit up.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah, A, everyone knows that, and B, as much as a Democratic politician might want to say that, any of the advisors he's able to actually put in charge of those things knows it to be true.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless it's Bernie Sanders, he might actually go for price control.
Yeah, no, he's a true believer.